Hi, boys and girls, and I have your social studies lesson for you this week. And we are going back into our remote learning time capsule, and we're going to be filling in the next parts of this. So, we had done every page in order up until you are not stuck at home, you are safe at home, and we outlined some ideas last week. What I wanted to have you do today was, for now, you can skip our handprints, special occasions, and I'll show the pictures. Skip our handprints, the special occasions, and letter to myself, and find the page that says interview your parents. I was going to have you do this page for this week. Just know that this is the last social studies lesson that we will have. You are more than welcome to go ahead and complete the pages that we have not done, but it is not required. In the page that I'm assigning for this week, it says interview your parents. And there's different boxes that have different questions in it. So the first box here, it says, what has been the biggest change? And I said, when I had asked my mom, I called her on the phone. I said, what's been the biggest change? She said, the things that are open, what's not open, what's been closed. And the things that we do in our free time are changed. Like what she would have ordinarily have done may have been going out more to go to a store. And now she's focused more on doing things around the house. So what we do in our free time. Right under that, it says, how are you feeling? She said, mostly happy, all healthy, I'm very grateful. So those were how she's feeling. Down below that, it says, what hobbies or activities have you enjoyed doing the most? She enjoyed doing gardening, and I added my own. I said working out too, because that's something that I've had more time to do. If I go back up to the top, how are you finding homeschooling? Well, she couldn't answer that because she doesn't have young kids that are in school, but I answered that question for me, and I said sometimes it's been challenging because there are some things that I wanted to be able to teach you, but it really needs to be in our classroom, or I maybe have needed a material that I didn't have at my house, but I know it was in my classroom. So that's some of the things that have been challenging for me. It says the days spent inside. Well, I just counted all the days that I've been home since we were last all together on March 13th. And when I did this page, it had been 70 days since March 13th. My top 3 moments from this experience: spending more time with Domino. My mom said spending more time with Toby. One of mine was moving my garden. I decided to move it from where it was in the middle of my yard. Now it's off to the side, but still in the sun. And then going ahead and planting my garden. My mom said most memorable was probably getting her plants for this year and then going ahead and planting them. And what are you most thankful for? We both said our health. So that is something that we're very helpful for. On the very bottom, it says what TV show you've watched. I've been watching a couple different things, but you know what I watched last night that was really good was there was a Disney sing-along, and I found some songs there that I knew, and Domino was watching. A newfound favorite inside family activity. Well, what we've been doing to stay connected to my brother is when we are all having dinner, we Skype or we do a Zoom call and we get to see each other. My favorite food to bake, anything that has been lemon blueberry. I've been on a kick with that. My favorite time of day, I had a hard time deciding, but I think I decided afternoon was probably my favorite just because it seems about the time when we get a lot done. And goals for after this. We both said stay healthy, stay optimistic. That means always have like a positive idea in your mind and be open minded. Keep your mind open to trying something new and not being afraid. Um, so that is your work for this week. You can go back and fill in the missing pages. So there is a letter to yourself, special occasions, but just for this week, you're doing the interview and the handprints. Then you're all set with your time capsule. You can bury this somewhere, put it in a shoebox that you might have and bury it in your backyard, or put it in a special place that you think you might not remember that it's there. And then someday, many years away from today, you can dig this back out and be like, what is this? Oh, I remember remote learning, and then it'll bring back all the memories for you. All right, boys and girls, I hope you have a fabulous week. It's a short week. Be sure to get all your work done, and don't forget to share it with me in the finished work bin. I'm looking forward to seeing your work.